Hi everybody, this is Palace of Forest. I'm Old June. Today we are going to talk about a remote country, Uruguay in South America. About 8 or 9 years ago, I visited Montevideo, Uruguay, transferred from Argentina. When I was in Buenos Aires International Airport of Argentina, I could not find out the sign for Montevideo's gate. After 20 minutes of anxious searching, I asked a ground service person about the exact location of the Montevideo gate. She said, "Oh, that is a domestic departure." I was in a hurry and could not ask her further. Later, I found out that Uruguay gained independence from Argentina through a few wars, one of which was significant conflict lasting 12 years. Until now, Argentina still regards Uruguay as part of her territories. Does this sound familiar? China regards Taiwan as part of its domestic territory as well. Looking at the map, Brazil alone occupied almost half of South America's land. The Spanish arrived later. Just 168 Spanish soldiers conquered Inca Empire. Spanish soldiers had lower social status and educational level in Spain. Many newcomers were single individuals or in search of gold. This is a major difference from North America immigrants. Those came to North America include not only laborers or farmers, but also educated persons, priests or political theorists. Thanks to their efforts, the USA has had constitution amendments, separation of powers of government, where South America has struggled with countries ruled by warlords. From 1826 to 1828, Uruguay, Argentina, and Brazil fought like dogs and cats. The reason? Brazil attempted to absorb Uruguay, and Uruguay joined forces with Argentina for help. Later, British also took part of this war. Uruguay declared its independence, but all parts were not satisfied. From 1839 to 1851, the Second Uruguay War broke out, mainly fought between Uruguay and Argentina. Ultimately, Uruguay retained its independence, so I can feel Argentina hatred and regret. Montevideo is a beautiful city resembling Qingdao in China. On one side is the ocean coast, and on the other side is a park along the coast. Walking along the park on a sunny afternoon is the most enjoyable moment. Uruguay is the richest country in South America. In 2022, GDP per capita was $18,080 US. Montevideo is a major import-export harbor for Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina, with meat and grains being the major exporting cargoes. If you have a chance to visit their market, you will find it full of all kinds of meats. Uruguayans are a true beef eater. In restaurants, menus features all meats, including all parts, the neck, the blood, internal organs, tails, everything. The population is 99% white. I only saw a couple of gypsies on buggies with a copper metal scrap. When I asked my assistant, "What happened to the natives?" she said, "We killed them all." I thought she was joking. Back home, I checked the book and discovered that Uruguay did indeed massacre the natives in 19th centuries, particularly in 1831, when the massacre of Sacerdotes nearly wiped out the native race. The survivors fled to Brazil and Argentina. There have been many massacres or persecutions in South America over the last 500 years toward the native peoples. Even in North America, how the USA treated Indians was full of blood and tears. Unfortunately, events in history should not be justified, and one can only hope that nobody will ever repeat them again. Last year, in November, Uruguay's new president, actually it's not so new, is Luis Lacalle, led a group of business leaders to visit China for the following purposes. One is substitute Argentina to join BRICS. 2, join the Asian Bank. 3, ask China to invest the money to build a bigger port of Montevideo as import-export center in South America. For unknown reasons, that visit was not that quite successful. Uruguay's national football team is famous. They have won the FIFA World Cup twice and are a strong team that consistently performs well. For a while, I tried to move to Uruguay. My daughter said, "It is too far away." And friends said, "How do you speak Spanish?" I said, "I will learn." When I first started business in South America, I hired a private tutor and practiced Spanish every day. I wrote something about myself and my company when I visit South America customers for the first time. After I finished my speech with a great effort, my customer asked my interpreter, "What did she say?" I think it was my accent that they could not get used to. But after a few years, I gave up that idea. So, goodbye, Uruguay. Maybe in my next life, I will live there. Okay, today we stop here. I hope you like it and see you next time.